Hello and welcome. I am Natalie Schlute. I'm an intuitive mindset coach and I help female entrepreneurs like you really master your business through following your intuition, through massive mindset shifts, and really getting your head in the right space to be successful online, doing what you do, what you love to do, helping as many people as possible, because that's why we're here, right? We are here to help others and to serve others in a really beautiful way, in whatever unique way that is for you, whatever your passion, your drive is, and the impact that you want to have on the world. This is video 3 in a series of 3 videos. So if you haven't watched the other 2, you might want to go back and watch those as well. Going from struggling to thriving in your business, and also, is your intuition lying to you? Today, I am talking to you about how you are right and everyone else is wrong. And I know that may sound a little intense, like, oh, what does she mean by that? What I mean is, when you're in this online business world, there are so many people that are selling you programs. There's so many things to learn, right? There's all these things that we've got to learn in order to be successful with our online businesses. And so we have to have that business mindset. Like, I've taken so many courses, understanding all these different social media platforms, learning how to, set up and grow and sell an online business, how to master your niche, and all these different things. And so the whole business side is super, super important. But when someone is promoting something that they have, you have to really take a deep look. Yes, they may have had a massive amount of success with what they are selling, but is it right for you in your business? And this is where what it really comes down to is that your intuition will always point you in the right direction. There's so many decisions we have to make every day. There's so many courses and things we can learn and do to grow. So many things we can implement, right? I mean, the checklist of things that we could potentially implement in our online businesses is endless. There's so many places we can market and promote, and ways that we can grow our audience, but we can't do it all. We can't do it all at once. We can't do it all on our own. And figuring out how to make these decisions every day can be daunting. It can be extremely overwhelming, especially if you're new in the online world, you're new as an entrepreneur. It takes a lot. Like, I've been there and done that. And I feel like there's still always a new level. No matter how successful you become, there's always the next level that you want to, you need to break through. There's going to be things that you have to overcome at every stage of your business. And so be really aware of how you're making decisions about your business. There's this shiny object syndrome, which I've talked about in some of my other videos, how, oh God, everything seems so exciting when someone's talking about what they've done to implement, which social media platform they're using, or, hey, I've got this copy that converts every single time. Here, just use these emails and plug in your information. Or this is the exact funnel that I've used. These are the keywords that I've used, yada, yada, yada. But even though it worked for them, is it really right for you? Is it right for your audience? Is it in alignment with your message, with everything that you're creating with your business? Because that's the really big question. And no one knows the answer to that except for you. You have the power within you to create the business of your dreams and to thrive and be massively successful through helping others with what you have to offer. But in reality, only you will know what is right for you in your business, what is right for you in your vision, your audience. And so it really comes back to you being completely in alignment and in tune with what you're offering and what you're giving, and the people that you really want to draw into your life and the people that you want to help. And so you need to do a little bit of the inner work. And maybe you're already doing that. Maybe you're already in this wonderful spiritual space and you're very intuitive and everything is flowing, and that's great. There's always more we can progress with that. Or maybe you're in that place where you're just feeling fizzled out and you're in this hustle mode and you feel like you're listening to everyone, you're buying all these programs, you're learning all this stuff, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're trying to implement as much as you can, but you're just not seeing the results that you want. Understand that it's important sometimes to slow down so that we can do that inner work, so that we can really gain a little bit of perspective, maybe step back, maybe look at things a little bit differently. And I'm not saying here that, we don't want to follow anyone else, because that is super important. We learn so much from other people that are already creating success in their online businesses. And you want to learn from the best of the best. And you want to be implementing other people's programs and things that will help your business grow. But when there's so much out there, it's really difficult to figure out what's actually going to help move the needle forward, what's actually going to help grow my audience and make more sales so that you can continue your business and truly thrive in your business as well. And when it comes to really owning your intuition, we want to focus on a couple different areas, and that is retraining your mindset, really shifting into that CEO version of you, that courageous version of you that thinks not like an employee anymore, not like, oh, if I just keep busy, I'm eventually going to be successful, and I was there. Like, that's how I used to think as well. But shifting into, how do I need to show up? What kind of decisions do I need to make? What are the highest valued items that I need to get done in order to move my business forward? And these are very different questions than just trying to grow a social media audience and hoping that something's going to come from it. And so starting to look at some of this and being a little more conscious and aware of the choices that you're making as the CEO of your online business is extremely, extremely important. And so when we combined having that ideal mindset, the mindset of the CEO, and we blend it with our intuitive nature, really learning how to become more intuitive and tapping into what it is you have to offer the world, then that combo, when you bring it all together and you really master both, you become untouchable. Untouchable with your manifestation. There is no more competition anymore. And that's a way you want to start thinking, is that even though there are other people doing similar things, maybe selling similar courses or products, whatever it may be for you, there is no competition, because the right people will be coming to you. And when you become super authentic and you're in that mindset and you're following your intuition, things just manifest like crazy, and they happen so much faster and faster in your life, in your business, and things flow with a little bit more ease. So when you start to master these areas of your life, things flow. They become easy. They feel a little more effortless. You have more conviction that you're making the right decisions every day, instead of just hoping and wishing and like tossing a coin, or, oh, checklist, I'm just going to try this today. And instead of making decisions out of fear, instead of making decisions out of, oh my gosh, is this going to work? Or, watching other people and thinking that you're not good enough because you see someone else's profile growing faster than yours. All of those things, when we make decisions from that space, we're not going to move the needle forward as quickly. We're kind of coming from this place of fear, from doubt, from lack, instead of coming from a space of abundance, of confidence, of alignment with your bigger purpose. And that's so important. People can feel that, they can see that, they experience that, and it's what draws others towards you. And so really stepping into that authenticity is important. It's essential. And you will feel so different when you do. I promise you, it's a totally different world when you start to step into the shoes of the person that you've always been meant to be. And you always have been. It's always been there. We're just kind of unlayering, taking off the layers of the lies and the doubts and the fears, because those are just covering you up. They're just covering up your entire mission. So by unveiling all of that, you become a success within and without in so many different ways. So where do you really want to be in your business? If you can imagine where your life and your business would be a year from now, let's say, what does that look like for you? It is possible that you could have a business that is almost on autopilot, that is running for you behind the scenes, where you wake up every morning and you get to make a decision about what you want to do, how you want to spend your time in your day, where you have the freedom and the time to be with your family, to be with your loved ones. You have the financial support now coming in from your business, where you can travel more, you can take more vacations, you can experience more of your hobbies and the things that you love to do. And you can really design your life in any way. And that's the beauty of having an online business, is that it's a way of opening up your life, opening up your freedom. And financial abundance gives you some of that freedom. We still have to do the inner work, right? Money doesn't bring happiness. It doesn't bring us joy. It doesn't bring us any of those things. And if you're searching for that, then that's a totally different path. But they can both come at the same time. They can kind of work together. When you find that inner joy and you balance it with having the freedom of how you can live your life day in and day out, it's a really, really beautiful thing. So just imagine, where do you want to be What do you want your business to look like? Do you want to have a team that's working for you every week and you are the creative visionary where you get to dream up what you want your business to look like, how you want to influence others, the things that you want to create, and then you have others that really implement it for you and help promote it with you, and it's this really symbiotic, beautiful relationship where you have more freedom, more time, you're making a bigger impact, plus you're getting more financial abundance in your life. And you get to do more of what you want to do and influence more people in a super positive way. Sounds pretty good, right? And these are all things that are possible. It is entirely possible to have all of this, but it starts with you. It starts with you going inward and finding that space of intuitiveness, of finding that space of your bigger vision, really getting clear on what you want, how you want to serve, and then making it happen and moving forward and becoming a master at manifesting your business, the dream life, your emotional states, manifesting great health and wonderful relationships, healing relationships around you, healing, relationships with the past, with yourself, with the other things that have been going on. And all of this can happen when you start to tap into that intuitive side. We're taught from a very young age to kind of suppress things, to smother our emotions. If we're crying, if we're throwing a tantrum, we're taught to just be quiet and push it away. And so when we do that over and over and over again, we have all these repressed things and these layers that kind of pile up and up and up. And before we know it, we're not even living from our intuition anymore. We're living from all these lies that are covering us up. And so by learning how to reframe your mind and shift through moving from your heart space, you become a totally different person in the decisions you make and how you react to things in your life, and particularly with how your business thrives as well. And so I've got one more video for you coming up that I'm going to be talking a little bit deeper about all of this amazing work. And I hope this gave you some insight and some inspiration. Really, I love inspiring people. That's one of my favorite things to do. I've always been one to really enjoy putting a smile on someone's face. So know that wherever you are in your business, no matter how much you're struggling, there is some light out there and you can shift and really improve where you're going. And if you want to collaborate and get a little more interaction with some other amazing female entrepreneurs, please join my Facebook group, Successful Boss Ladies Unleashed. It's a wonderful space. We're growing, and it's where we can start to interact a little bit more on this level, bridging that spirituality with our business, because it's so important to bring the two together. Because honestly, I believe every business is a spiritual endeavor. It's meant to drive us, to empower us, and to help us thrive in so many different ways, and to help others thrive as well. And so I want to see you be lifted up and doing what you do best, what you love best, what your passion and your purpose is. Because the more people we have on this planet that are really in their divine power, the better this world is going to be. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I've got more for you. Join that group. Check out all of my other social media. I've got lots of videos. I've got a podcast and lots of wonderful things to share with you. Thank you so much for checking me out. Can't wait to connect with you on the next video. Love you so much.